They don't teach us anything about communism. We didn't learn anything about Cambodia. We didn't learn anything about the Khmer Rouge. We didn't learn anything about Soviet Russia. We didn't learn anything about Nazi Germany besides the last 2 years of the whole entire Second World War. We didn't learn anything about. We didn't learn anything about Stalin. We didn't learn anything about Lenin. They didn't teach us anything about Marx. They didn't teach us anything about Engels. We didn't learn anything about anything. Like that, my school, maybe it's just my school, and my school was actually a particularly good school in our county, in our state. One of the top schools in the state did not teach us about communism at all. And I don't understand that. I don't understand how a top school in a state, in a country, cannot teach you about the atrocities of the 20th century. I don't understand how we did not learn about that. I had to do my own research and learn about that. And I'm not even sure if the AP history classes were doing this. I wasn't sure if the AP world history classes were doing this. I'm not too sure what those classes were doing. But they did not go into depth, into detail about the particular phenomena that occurred and how these ideas propagated themselves. And as academia and as the whole entire school system itself is becoming more radical, more to the left. You know, these teachers, these social teachers, these social scientists, these people are sympathetic towards these ideas. It's not a mere coincidence that the main people who are sympathetic towards these ideas are not teaching students about them. That's not a mere coincidence. So that was something I never understood. How come I had to look that up by myself? How come I had to look up that almost 2 million people in some country in East Asia died from an idea? How come I had to look that up myself? Why wasn't that taught to me? Why wasn't that the main thing? No, they wanted to teach me about, the Pythagorean theorem. I could have gone out to the life knowing the Pythagorean theorem but not understanding that to each according to his ability, to each according to his need. Which one is more important? Which idea had a bigger effect? Now you could say, algebra, math and all that stuff. Yeah, I understand that. But my point here is that I feel as if it's a disgrace what the education system are doing to kids. It's a disgrace what they're doing even to college kids. They're not teaching us this stuff. So it's leaving questions unanswered. I want to know, why can't we teach us about this stuff? Teach us about how ideas, teach us about logic, teach us about reason, teach us Plato, teach us Aristotle, teach us Socrates, teach us this stuff. They didn't teach us anything in high school. Nothing. All we got was To Kill a Mockingbird, The Giver, and the distance formula. And they said, you know what, kid? Go kill him. That was it. So, if you leave the questions unanswered, we are bound to repeat them. Like, it almost seems intentional.